Hello, welcome to Mechanics Monday. So that's just kind of like the little pitch that I'm trying to do for this new game, this new little series that's going to be basically talking about Pokemon game mechanics. I figured, as competitive players, maybe we don't know everything. There might be a few game mechanics that we don't know, and that we can, look into. Get this and this video kind of help with that. Or, for the newer players, either getting into the game for competitive reasons or just casual reasons. Maybe you want to know a little bit about game mechanics. So I decided the first game mechanic we're going to talk about is actually probably the most important one, which is capturing Pokemon. Because, let's face it, if you don't have any Pokemon, then, the game's kind of pointless to you. If you're not capturing Pokemon, then, whether you're competitive or casual, you just don't really have much to do in the game at that point. So yeah, in the beginning of every game, they always give you a little spiel on how to go ahead and capture Pokemon, but they don't really go into the mechanics of capturing Pokemon. So they don't really say. I mean, they say that if you weaken a Pokemon and give it status ailments, then you're more likely to capture it. But they don't really talk about what this actually means. So I have a little screenshot of Cerebi to where you can basically go ahead and look at the catch value, and it'll tell you basically the formula. But you might be wondering, while looking at this formula, what does this all mean? Well, in a nutshell, it basically means that the lower health, and obviously if it's inflicted with stats, the easier it is to catch. However, you might notice something called a catch value, which is of course the number that you get basically. So it's gonna, when it's capturing, it's basically gonna generate a random number between 0 and 255. If the number is less than the number that's generated, the numbers that go every shake, then you go the next shake, and then basically it keeps going until, of course, you've captured the Pokemon. But there is one important thing to know. So there's also a catch rate to Pokemon. So for example, Mewtwo has a really low catch rate of 3, so it's really hard to catch because it's a powerful legendary, and therefore it should be hard to catch. However, for some reason, legendaries have gotten lower catch rates. Like, for example, Reshiram and Zekrom, I believe, had a 45 catch rate or something like that, which is really high for a legendary. And so, they were rather much easier to catch because they also had to be caught for the game purposes, because starting in 5th gen, they decided that you should have to catch the legendary to go ahead and continue on with the story. Also, it's well noted that status elemental go ahead and increase the catch value. And basically what you want to kind of do is, either freeze or sleep. You obviously can't control freeze, so sleeping's a better way to go ahead and capture it. I mean, paralysis, burn, and poison will do things too, but burn and poison is rather disappointing because it drains their HP, so there's always the chance that they'll die before you can capture them. And also, different Pokeballs go ahead and capture things. Like, for example, the Pokeball gives you the lowest, catch value upgrade, while, for example, 40 turns and using a Timer Ball will give you the greatest catch value upgrade, and it will basically help you out a little bit. So, hope you guys enjoyed this catching Pokemon game mechanics thing, and hope you guys enjoyed Mechanics Mondays. Who knows where this will go? Maybe, it can go ahead and go in a competitive way, a casual way. It doesn't really matter. I'll just try and cover what it is. But I don't know if I want to continue this until you guys let me know if you liked it in the first place by liking the video. That really helps me out. If this is if you guys really like this video, I'll continue onward. And we'll talk game mechanics until we can't talk game mechanics anymore about Pokemon. And then if you guys want me to cover, like, I don't know, a different game of some sort for game mechanics, then I might look into it. But, I am mostly a PokeTuber, so therefore I will stick to mostly Pokemon mechanics, and there are a lot to cover, so we should be able to cover them. So, if you guys enjoyed, like the video, and I'll try and get up another Mechanics Monday series next Monday. And, yeah, basically that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.